Hello, I'm Mary Mystery Muffin, and today's flavor is blueberry. This is a little bit unusual for me. I've never actually done this kind of video before, but I think that it's worth making just because I need a place to vent about this. So, I am a liberal atheist, and I think that that's worth mentioning before I even start. But most of my friends are conservative, and most of my friends are religious in some form or another. And they aren't all Christian, but a lot of them are. So I'm going to be using the context that they are Christians. And this is kind of a little rant video because I was on Facebook, a horrible place, really. But I was on Facebook and I saw that a lot of people are posting a lot of posts that are like, oh, if this offends somebody, then good. Which, I mean, like, if you're out to offend people, all you have to do is say happy holidays around the holiday season. But I digress. Anyways, I looked at a lot of those posts, and there's a lot of points that I'd like to address. So I just kind of compiled the most common ones, and I made up a little response to them. So let's just get into this. So, first thing I want to clarify, attention conservatives, we aren't offended by or trying to steal Christmas, your guns, your religious freedom, or your marriage. And let me explain why and what I mean, and I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. I know I'm supposedly the one who's offended here. I'm the one making a response video to these general comments. But, anyways, I'm just tired of people getting offended by these things. So, point one, Christmas, we aren't trying to steal it and we aren't offended by it. Have you ever met somebody who's offended when you say Merry Christmas? Chances are you haven't, because us atheists and us liberals are not offended when you say Merry Christmas. You're wishing us well and we appreciate it. And that said, what is wrong with happy holidays? Should I, an atheist who has literally been told that I have no right to celebrate Christmas, honestly be expected to say Merry Christmas anyway? Now, I love and celebrate Christmas. Most people do. But it's one of many seasonal holidays, and it's included in happy holidays. So if somebody wishes you well, move on, get over yourself. All right, point two, guns. This one's fun. The right to bear arms in a well-regulated militia. Yes, you have the right to bear arms. Keep your guns. Learn to use them carefully and safely. It is your right. That said, we have the highest gun violence rate in the developed world right now, and that needs to be fixed. Guns are easy to obtain by anyone and everyone. It's easier in the United States to get a gun than a car. What we want isn't to take your guns. It is to require knowledge and willingness to use guns safely, and to regulate who can own them and how you can get them. I know that's I know that sounds frustrating and like we're giving the government power, but there's a problem that needs to be addressed. And if you say that, oh, well, by adding gun regulation, you're just making it worse for people who own them legally, most people who use them illegally got them legally because they can, and it's easy. We don't want guns ending up in the hands of people who will shoot up their classmates and teachers, or former classmates and teachers. We don't want people killing children. We don't want to ban guns. We do want to control them because they are a weapon. They're designed to kill. And your ownership of guns can affect more than just you. All right, point three, religious freedom. I think that's worth noting that most Americans are also Christians, and almost all of our government is Christian. So, forgive me. I know that most people don't have this thing, but for those of you who do, y'all ain't persecuted. Oh, I'm sorry, did I hurt your victim complex? Okay, so now we've got that out of the way. Christianity is not taught in schools. The short answer is yes, it is. The long answer is the reason that it's not taught in science class is because it's not science. It is taught during history class, right along with Hinduism and Buddhism. And I also learned a lot about Christian stories in literary arts class. It's one of those things that's taught right alongside literature arts and theology. I'm a fairly recent high school graduate, so I think that my experience with the public education system is pretty recent. And I learned about Jesus and religious beliefs in multiple history classes, as well as taking an additional theology course online during middle school. The reason that we don't learn about the creation theory in science is because it isn't science. The Bible doesn't withstand scientific scrutiny, so it's left in history and occasionally literary arts. Not getting special treatment is not the same as being persecuted. Understood? Okay, so this last point is the one that actually inspired me to make this video. And it's because of a lot of homophobia that I have seen throughout the years and keep seeing. So, marriage. So, us secular people and us liberal people aren't trying to steal your marriage. We aren't trying to change your marriage. We are trying to allow other people to get married to people that they love. Do gay people getting married really hurt you? What makes homosexuals getting married offensive? I honestly don't understand it. Straight people can still get married, and you can still wear your pretty gowns and snazzy suits and walk down the aisle, and guess what? Nobody is trying to stop you. But let Brianne and Michelle have that same luxury. They didn't do anything to hurt you. You have no right to say that they can't get married because you want a heterosexual marriage for yourself. If two men want to have sex in their spare time, let them. It isn't any of your business. So stop pretending that they're the ones that are being offended by you being straight, because they aren't. They're offended by you treating them as less than human. So get over yourself. All right. Sorry about that rant. And as these posts would end, well, I hope I offended you. Now Vishnu bless. And thanks for watching. If you like this, let me know. Go ahead and leave a comment and maybe like this video, maybe subscribe and let me know if I should do this. I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do with my YouTube channel, so we shall see what I do in the future. Anyways, thanks for sitting through this little rant. Thank you. Bye.